crossed for that.
Let's have a rundown of the grid then. Brian Ariata takes off from pole ahead of Pratama and Christian Daniel Jr. Carter Thompson fourth from Hakim Dempsey. Great performance from the Brit there, good stuff from him. Leo Ramastorva takes off from 10th ahead of Martinez. Marco Morelli than that here in the race. And Ramadeepa kind of attitude on.
13 laps of Red Bull MotoGP Rookies Cup action. Who's going to make the start? Is it Brian Ariata on pole position for the first time? The guys go out the front row, all get rolling well. And Christian Daniel Jr. just to slot in behind Veda Pratama. There's the 51. Brian Ariata has the advantage, but is he going to hold that all the way? He's gone across to the right-hand side. He's now drifting over to the left. He tucks in behind Veda Pratama on the number 54, who leads into the first corner.
What a start Veda Pratama got from the middle of the front row of the grid, but he's neck and neck with Brian Ariata as we climb up towards turns 2 and 3. Christian Daniel Jr. in third. It's about 3-4 abreast in the back of the pack there. Morelli's made a climb up from outside 9th position, all cleanly through. Look at the number 11 of David Gonzalez there in 4th position now. He's carrying through that good form from Aragon.
Yeah, and all the riders of the rookies have done a lot better than the MotoGP guys in getting through the first corner.
The medical centre.
And the 70 of Christian Daniel Jr. is there, you know, nowhere in particular. So, yeah. Anyway, he can do the job. And there is the number 70 of Christian Daniel Jr. up into 3rd place. But it's still Brian Ariata. The
group now forming at the front. It was just the sort of top 5 getting away from it, but it seems to be now the top 8 riders. Actually, it would be the 9 riders. Ramadeep is off the back of this. So Indonesia, you've got not 1, but 2 riders in the top 9 of this Rookies Cup.
And Brian Ariata said that he expected it to be a good big group at the front as Christian Daniel takes up the running.
Look at them all fan out, Peter. 5 riders and it's Danish coming out on top into position then. Brilliant stuff.
Absolutely superb. Yes, the number 32, the 15-year-old Indonesian. Tassini and Costa taken to the medical centre for checkup. All riders Scottish for that 3rd place ahead of Ramadeepa. And fanning out again, the 7 on one side of the track, the 95 of Marco Morelli on the other. Up into 4th, and then Morelli, he's got to watch that Veda. 2nd place behind the 54 of Veda Pratama.
He is going to be anything but zen at the moment, fighting for first place in this Rookies Cup race as they come across the Tricolore once again. Long lap penalty complete for Marco Morelli then. He's got a lot of work to do in 7 laps.
Ramadeepa has the advantage.
Oh yes, into the Red Bull Rookies Cup, leads the way as they come down to San Donato, the 32. Brilliant ride for the Indonesian as they're about 6 abreast into the first turn.
Behind Ramadeepa, is he going to go for the lead? No, he thinks better on, but backs out of it. The 31 of Julio Pugliese. I said, you know, he came off the 1 there.
From the back of the grid.
From the back of the grid, and here he is in 4th place.
Well then.
From Zen Mitali, the Japanese. Oh, and now there's using everything, bits of paint, everything there. Out across the road, who is going to have the advantage? The 31 of Julio Pugliese, the local hero, almost has the lead into the...
Those are all the gravel spattered from Van Kruchten and all Brown's crash there as we are into Casanova.
Who has the slightest advantage, but number 5 up the inside. Austria leads then, Leo Ramastorva in front of Rookies Cup.
But for how long is the question, because Ramadeepa, Pratama just behind him, speed in their pocket, which no one really wants to lead coming out that final corner, do they?
No, it's
in the Premier Business. That's
no, right.
not what they want to see.
It is the 70 of Christian Daniel Jr. who leads the Rookies Cup race across the line onto the last lap here at Mugello, and alongside him is Zen Mitali, the Japanese, on the 34, and they fan out. It's about 6 abreast. Brian Ariata has the advantage up the end.
It's the one who's outfoxing them all with Pugliese, the Italian, from the back of the grid, up into 2nd now.
And Brian Ariata has been pushed back to at least 5th place, I think, ahead of Zanelli. Ramastorfa's there as well, so Brian has got work to do on the last lap.
And they're starting to pull away, Peter. That lap last time around was a mid-2:02. They got some pace in hand. Who can break away?
And in 8th place is Hakim Danish, the point leader. He knows he done good. You have Pugliese, the Italian hero.
Right, This is the final corner time. What kind of run can you get onto the start and finish straight again? Peter, take away. It's going to be Pratama leading them out of the way.
Something moved on the bike. Veda Pratama has the advantage, but I'm not sure he's got the drive because the 31 of Pugliese is looking with slipstream. Veda Pratama has it though. No one's going to pass him surely before the finish. It's going to be Indonesia. It's Veda Pratama who has it.
Pratama wins then. What a ride that was. He was the one who played it the most sensible. He was the craftiest.
The back of the grid.
That is an impressive ride.
A great fourth. Morelli, after the long lap penalty, is fifth. Brian Uriarte.
Goodness me. Oh, he's actually been demoted to 14th.
That's why I pointed. So I don't know where he crossed the line.
Well, maybe actually I was getting confused with the... At the end of it, the rider that pulled the pin is the rider that won. He didn't get overtaken, and that's why they try and encourage it.
Thank you very much. Yeah, today race one, the race was really difficult because it was big group, and I didn't expect in turn one was that.
Set. Thank you.
Thank you.
Superb stuff, and he was Leo Ramersdorfer. As I said, you know, when he started in Jerez, he said he didn't know what to do with it. But he certainly knows what to do with it now.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get Alex Pugliese, your podium. Ramersdorfer in fourth. Morelli was fifth at the line. In 10th was Benyat Fernandez at the end, and then Kiatisak Singapong 11th. Ahead of Kiandra Ramadeepa 12th, Hakan Danish 13th. Mounsey, as we look at the results, Danish still obviously out front. The gap is now 23 points to Brian Uriarte. David Gonzalez in third position now. That's a very sort of happy with that. Benyat Fernandez.
Thirds of the MotoGP Rookies Cup for 2025. The second half of the season starts, and it starts.